Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're just stopping by for the first time, you're most definitely welcome. Have you really ever wondered how big tech companies, how they automate some of their workflows and even how they try to even stay ahead? In this video, I would dive down into it and also give you like some different scenarios as to how you can even start actually automating some certain processes and workflow for yourself. So let me start by even telling you a very quick story. So a few years ago, I was actually working at a startup, and that startup in its sense was really trying to scale its business. I mean, the team was small, as you would expect. Everyone wore multiple hats, and every day felt like an uphill battle because literally we're manually updating spreadsheets. We're also manually responding to emails and also switching from different applications. We're just trying to ensure that things were not going to fall apart literally. And I don't know if that sounds familiar to some people, but you can also understand like what it means to even work in a startup pretty much, right? But then one day realized that big tech like your FAANG and your major big companies like Microsoft as well too, we understood that these big tech companies, they don't operate that way, right? I mean, think about your Google, your Apple and Microsoft, right? It may seem like it's a long shot from a normal startup would do, but these guys, they don't just work harder, they actually work smarter, and they literally automate certain things, if not everything. So from even managing like massive data pipelines to even streamlining customers' interactions as well too, they literally automate all this. And you know what? The best part of this is that these workflows itself, they aren't just like exclusive to all these billion-dollar companies. With tools like End, you can actually bring some of these automation strategies to your own project, right? And what I want you to do is just stick around and let us go along as we uncover like the hidden workflows that big tech actually use to stay ahead. And I would show you how to also replicate it as well too. So let's dive in. Automation is literally big tech superpower. Automation is the secret weapon of big tech. So when you think about how they manage massive scale of data, and they also try to minimize human errors as well too, and also boost efficiency. So first, let's break it down. Google actually processes about 8.5 billion searches daily, and they continuously update their search index, and all of these are actually automated. Apple, on the other hand, streamlines their manufacturing as well as also their software updates through automated workflows. When you think about companies like Microsoft as well too, they deploy cloud services, they manage customer interactions, they also even schedule updates as well too, and they do all these things without any human intervention. It's literally done without any manual intervention from anybody. And now here's the big takeaway. Automation lets these companies to actually focus on innovation while their workflows handle the rest for them. And with the right tools, you can actually do this yourself, even in your own personal life. I mean, there's a popular saying that goes that you are the owner or you are CEO of your life. So let's see how we can actually go about doing that and how we can create some workflows for ourselves, even our day-to-day, or even like some certain scenarios we can bring up while we are trying to automate certain parts of our processes in our life in content. So what are the key major automation workflows you may ask? But first of all, let's break down the actual workflows that actually power this big tech. And these aren't just fancy concepts. They're practical and also repeatable processes as well too. Let's start by even like in the field of data analytics, right? So first off, when it comes to even data processing as well as also integration, Google, as we all know, integrates data from different sources, and they also transform this data for analytics. And then again, when you think about how we can actually use end-to-end, we can actually create ETL workflows. Now, there's some ideas and concepts you can think about, right? You can actually create ETL workflows. So that's like your extract process, your transform process, and you load and pull this data using API. You pull this data from API, you clean it, and then you push it to dashboards. And you can do all these things automated even without coding, guys. Like, tell me what you can do with anything at this point. Also, secondly, even when it comes to software development pipelines, right? So Microsoft uses automation like CI/CD pipelines as well for seamless updates. But then think about how you can actually use end to automate deployment alerts. I mean, for me personally, I'm able to like automate certain processes using end to help integrate GitHub actions to streamline like code deployment. These are things that literally makes really like your process is seamless for you, and it's really just learning how this workflow tools actually work to create your own personalized AI agents. Now, the third point is the customer interaction automation. Think about Apple, for example, how they literally automate millions of their customer support conversations. With End, you can actually build a support chatbot that is powered by GPT to help handle frequently asked questions, as well as also support tickets automatically. And these workflows, they aren't just for big tech, they are also accessible to business of all sizes, be it small, medium, or large scale enterprise. And you can actually do that with your own business as well too. So think about creative ways you can automate certain workflows for your business using AI agents and also using end-to-end to help power this for your business. So let's talk about the AI advantage in automation. Big tech currently isn't just using automation, but they're actually supercharging with AI, that's artificial intelligence. And Google DeepMind is one of such example. They optimize energy consumption in their data centers, saving them millions of money annually. And Apple Siri and also Microsoft AI chatbots also handle millions of interactions daily. But you really don't need billion-dollar budgets to actually leverage on AI, guys. You can actually use end-to-end to integrate AI models like GPT to automate your customer sentiment analysis. You can even build predictive maintenance workflows that prevent system failures before they even happen, right? And also like automate alerts as well too. You can use end-to-end to generate reports and also summaries and insights, and all this can be done automatically just with an AI agent called end-to-end. I think there's a lot that can be harnessed with that tool, and if you haven't started, you really need to jump on board and start building. Do you want to know the secret? Actually combining AI with smart workflows to maximize impact. And that's exactly what you can do even right now. But first, hold on. If you haven't liked the video, please kindly like this video. Also, ensure that you turn on your bell notification and ensure that you also subscribe if you haven't subscribed. At this point, I don't know why you haven't subscribed, because a lot of information about AI automation would actually be dropping on this channel more frequently. And I also have a membership on my channel. Ensure you join. There are a lot of perks as well as also advantage you get just by joining. Thank you so much, and let's dive right in. So now the fourth point is how to actually scale automation like big tech companies. And scaling automation is where big tech actually really shines. That's where they thrive a lot. And we're going to see how we can actually apply that in our own little scale business or also in our personal projects as well. So let's just get right in. We know that Microsoft processes about a lot of API requests. They process millions of API requests daily using advanced queuing systems, right? And even with end-to-end, think about how you can actually mimic this kind of process as well too. You can use wait notes in end-to-end to actually control request pacing, right? So there was a project that I'm actually working on where I'm able to update a particular spreadsheet using end-to-end, but in essence, I had to use wait notes so that it updates it in intervals. Also, one of other process you can actually also do is you can batch process data to reduce API strain. You can also monitor your API usage as well too to avoid rate limit. Now, do you know what the best part is? These scalability techniques make your workflow more efficient and even cost effective. Now let's bring all this together. How can you actually start implementing your workflows today? Here are some examples that you can think about, a little small pet project that you can actually start working on. Now the very first one is in automating like your social media analytics, right? So for example, you can pull data from Twitter, from LinkedIn, as well as also Instagram into a single dashboard. That's a very simple and I think one of the seamless projects can actually work on. Also, you can also build out AI powered report generation. So what this means is that you can actually have GPT summarize your daily reports and also email key takeaways to your team. I mean, that is grand, honestly. And you can also think about creating smart alert systems. So things around monitoring your APIs, also ensuring there's also trigger alerts as well to when something goes wrong. I think that's very effective in communicating to your team pretty much. And you know what? The possibilities are actually endless. And the best part is you don't need to be an engineer. You don't need to be someone who can code extensively to actually set this up. So there you have it, guys, the hidden automation strategies of big tech and how you can actually implement them today using tools like end-to-end. But then let's just do a brief recap as to the things that was highlighted. The very first point is understanding that automation is actually big tech superpower. Also, AI actually simplifies your workflow efficiently. And if you think about it, the third point is you can actually scale your automation just like big tech companies can, like Microsoft, for example. And with end-to-end, which is the fourth point, it actually gives you access to enterprise level automation without coding. I know, I know, guys. So now what I want to do is, if you've actually found this video impactful and also insightful, I want you to hit that like button, and I also want you to subscribe as well too. But then after you do that, not before you do that, after you do that, I want you to comment which workflow are you even excited to automate next, be it in your personal life or even like just like simple projects you're working on. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much guys for watching, and have a great day.